Hello everybody and welcome to Neuro Pilates. Today we're going to be using a TheraBand for part of the class. So please grab your TheraBands, join us back in the chair and we'll make a start. Alright, let's start by setting up our posture and alignment. Come away from the back of the chair so you're not leaning against the chair, so you're straight away having to work your postural muscles. Let's imagine a piece of string running through the centre of the body, coming up around the head and lifting you up toward the ceiling. Try and lift the upper body up and away from your lower body. Okay, from here, let's think about our pelvis position. So we're trying to avoid pelvis tipping back too far, and also we don't want the pelvis to be tipping too far forward. So we can just gently rock the pelvis from those two positions to help us try and find the mid position between the two. So if you want to, hands on your waist, just gently rocking the pelvis forward and backwards. Really nice activity to do as well for loosening through the lower back. Okay, let's try and come into that nice mid position where the spine is nice and upright. Lovely. Let's gently think about engaging through the core. So we're going to imagine we've got magnets on either side of our hips and that they're drawing together. So just draw in, feel the stomach muscles gently drawing in together and trying to hold them there. Excellent. All right, let's start with some nice gentle moves to warm us up. Let's go for some shoulder shrugs. Drawing the shoulders up towards the ears and back down again. Let's do this for a few times. Have your hands by your side if you'd rather. Really scrunch right up and then feel that lovely drop and release down. Imagine there's magnets on the ends of your fingertips pulling your hands down to the floor. Up and down. Try and maintain that lovely posture, nice and tall through the trunk. Okay, let's change that into some circles, rolling the shoulders backwards. Keep that lovely big movement rolling through. Good work. Let's do a couple more here. All right, let's change this into some shoulder flexion. We're now going to float the arms all the way up to the ceiling. Big stretch out and just releasing the arms down. Let's do a shoulder roll back and float the arms up to the ceiling and release. Two more. The last one. And release. Okay, take the arms all the way up to the ceiling. From here, we're going to go into a bit of a side stretch, dropping one arm down, reaching up and over. Big stretch. Try not to collapse, lengthen. Feel that lovely stretch from the fingertips all the way down the side. Let's take the other arm back up and drop down to the other side, reaching. Breathing in. Let's come up. Breathing out to float down. And again, breathing in. Breathing out. Let's do one more to each side. Bring both arms back to the top. Let's go into rotation. We're going to take one arm forward, one arm back as we turn. Breathing out to turn. Breathing in, coming back to the center. Swapping sides. Breathing out. Breathing in. Last one. And bring the arms back down. Just roll those shoulders back. Just double check that you haven't sunk down. Sitting up nice and tall, gently drawing in through those stomach muscles. We're going to do some toy soldier arms. Bring your arms up to shoulder height. Just check that the shoulders aren't up by your ear. Just roll the shoulders down and back. Try and plug your shoulder blades into the back of your rib cage. From here, we're going to scissor the hands as one goes up, the other one goes down. Breathing in, come to center. Breathing out, scissoring away. Gently drawing in through the stomach muscles. I want you to imagine your shoulder blades like lifts, so they're just sliding up and down your back as your arms are lifting up and down. Check the shoulders aren't creeping up, keep the shoulders nicely tucked down. Checking that you're not arching your back as you're lifting the arm. Try and keep the back nice and still. So we're just working the arms in isolation. Good work. We're going to add in a knee lift now. We're going to go for opposite arm to knee. As one arm lifts, we're going to lift the other knee, coming back to center. Breathing out, breathing in, drawing in through the stomach, breathing out, breathing in. Keep sitting up really tall. Keep gently drawing in through the stomach. Let's do one more each side. Last one. And release. All right, moving straight on, we're going to do some dumb weights. We're going to bring the elbows softly into the side, shoulders down and back, palms facing upwards. Let's start by taking a breath in, drawing through the stomach, and breathe out to open the arms in opposite directions. Keep the elbows soft into the side. Breathing in to return. Keep going here. Breathing out, breathing in. As the arms go out, hopefully you can feel that lovely stretch across the front of the chest and also feel the shoulder blades drawing together on your back. Let's check we're sitting up tall, gently drawing in through the stomach. As the arms are going out, imagine the collarbone smiling to get that lovely stretch. Couple more. Well done. Let's make the next one our last one. We're going to change this straight into our Cleopatra. So we're going to start off exactly the same. Both arms out to the side. Then we're going to extend both arms, turn the palms down, and turn the palms back up, and slice the elbows back in to the start. Take a breath in, engage, breathing out. Palms over. Let's breathe in to return. Keep that lovely height through the trunk. Keep gently drawing in through the stomach. Careful your shoulders don't roll forward. Keep those shoulders down and back. Brilliant work. Two more. Well done. Last one. Well done. Okay, from here we're going to do some reaching work. So we're going to start off with a single arm. So we're going to start with our dumb weighted Cleopatra. Once we've got to here, having one hand on the hip actually, we're going to reach out to the side as far as we can go, allowing the opposite bottom buttock to come off the chair. We're going to draw back to the chair, bring the elbow and the arm back in. Swapping sides. Bring the arm out. Reaching out as we breathe out, lifting and stretching. Breathing in, return the pelvis, and then the arm. Swapping sides. Breathing out. Reaching out of your comfort zone, but making sure that you're still safe. Drawing in through the stomach. Stretch. Breathing in, return. One more, each side. Big stretch. Last one. Well done. And release. Okay, take a moment just to grab a drink if you want to. We're going to move on to our set one. So we're going to do 3 exercises, and then you have the option of repeating them all, or you can just repeat the whole video at the end if you'd rather. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is some bottom walking. So we're going to come right to the back of the chair. Lovely exercise for switching on all our trunk muscles. You might need just to experiment where you want your feet to be. I'm going to recommend that you bring your arms out into what I call the T position to further challenge your trunk. When you're ready, take a breath in. Gently draw the stomach in. We're going to lift one buttock and walk it forward. Swapping sides. Walking your bottom forward all the way till you get to the front of the chair. You might need to move those feet slightly. Drawing in through the stomach. Let's walk back. Lift, lift, lift. All the way till you're touching the back of the chair. And forward straight away. Gently breathing in and breathing out. Keep that lovely height through the trunk though. We don't want to collapse. Keep sitting up really tall whilst you're working hard, walking forwards and backwards. Gently drawing in through the stomach. If the hands are starting to get tired, you can bring the hands onto the shoulders or onto your waist. You can mix it up a little bit. Do a couple with your hands here and then change back to your arms out or shoulders, whatever feels right for you. Let's go for one more here. And all the way back. And pause and release. Well done. Okay, we're going to do some sit to stands, but we're going to do it starting from a step standing position. So that means having one foot slightly further forward than the other. It's harder the further apart your feet are. So just be mindful of how it feels and experiment with a couple and see what feels right for you. Options to have your hands on your waist, or you can use the chair. If you've got arms in the chair, you can use the arms. So make sure you're working to your level. All right, we're going to start with one leg forward. Take a breath in. Draw in through the stomach. We're going to lean forward and we're going to push up into standing. Staying in step standing, we're going to slowly lower down. You might want to take your hands down to the chair or keep your hands on your waist. Okay, let's do 4 more on this side. Engage, breathing out. Breathing in to lower, slowly, nice and slowly. Bring your head forward over your knees, controlling the stand and the sit down. 3 more, forwards. Squeeze through the bottom as you push up as well. Breathing in to lower, slowly down. Remember, use your hands as needed. 2 more on this side. Breathing out. Breathing in to lower. Last one. Slowly down. Okay, let's swap feet. Don't worry if I'm going a bit faster or a bit slower than you. You can always pause the video and just do your 5 and then press play again if you want to. All right, when you're ready, drawing in through the stomach. Take a breath in. Let's lean forward as we breathe out to push up, squeezing through the bottom to stand. Breathing in to lower. Remember, use your hands as needed. Slowly down. 4 to go. Well done. 3 more. Control lowering. 2 more. Don't worry if the front foot is wobbling a little bit. That's absolutely fine. That's all the muscles around the ankle joint helping with your balance. Last one. Let's go. Brilliant. Well done. Okay. Right. I'm going to do a little bit of a reach over to one side and out. So, let's start with your your left hand holding onto the side of the chair. With our right hand, we're going to reach down to the floor. Imagine we're picking something up, and then we're going to lift it up and stretch out to the side. Swapping sides. Breathing out. Let's reach down. Draw it out. Big stretch out to the side. Let's breathe out as we go down. Breathing in to stretch out. Lovely. Swapping sides. Breathing out. Breathing. Big lift. Down we go. Lovely. Being mindful that one side might feel a bit looser than the other. Staying mindful, being aware of how you're feeling during the exercise. Drawing in through the stomach. Breathing out. Breathing in. Lift up tall. Let's go for one more each side. Lovely. Last one. Keep that lovely stretch. And release. Well done. Okay, that's the end of set one. So you can rewind, do those 3 again. Or like I said before, you can wait to the end of all the exercise and repeat it that way. Whatever works best for you. Right, so set 2, we're going to be using the TheraBands. So we're going to start with the TheraBand behind our backs. Turn slightly sideways so you can see a little bit better. With both hands holding on to the end of the TheraBand. Some people's TheraBands might be a little bit longer, so you might find you've got a bit more excess TheraBand. So just find the right resistance that works for you, and you might take a couple of goes to find out what that resistance is. And you might want to change it during the class a few times as well. So let's start with both arms out straight. We're going to reach forward, and then we're going to draw. Start with just one arm. We're going to draw the shoulder back into the socket, and then reach forward. Swapping sides, drawing the shoulder back into the socket and forward. So I think this feels a bit loose for me, so I'm just going to hold mine a little bit tighter, so I'm having to work a bit harder against the resistance of the TheraBand. Drawing the shoulder back into the socket and forwards. Breathing out. Breathing in. Again, if you're feeling you want more resistance, just move your hands slightly further down. Just be mindful that they don't ping back, but you've still got that lovely control as you're drawing that shoulder back and forwards. Breathing out. Checking your posture, sitting up nice and tall. Well done. Let's do one more each side. Lovely. And release. Slowly release. Don't let the TheraBand swing out too much. Okay, the next one is holding the TheraBand in front. So we're going to hold it shoulder width apart. All right, before we start, let's sit up really nice and tall. Shoulders down and back. Check that pelvis is in neutral. We're not slumping. We're not overarching forward. Try and find that nice position between the two. And then we'll switch on those core muscles. Arms at shoulder height. Take a breath in. Breathe out. We're going to gently pull the TheraBand apart, just a small way. And we're going to lift the arms up to the ceiling. Pausing at the top. And then breathing in to slowly come back down. And release. Breathing in. Breathe out. Pull apart. Gently drawing the stomach in. Lifting up. And breathing in to lower. Drawing in through the stomach. Breathing out. Pausing at the top. Breathing in to lower. And release. Let's go for a couple more here. Breathing out. And lift. Last one. Gently drawing through the stomach. Breathing out. Draw apart. Lift. And let's lower all the way down to our laps. Good work. Well done. Right, okay, we're actually keeping the arms in the same position this time. So starting with the arms out straight. You might want just to give yourself a little bit of slack in the middle and see how much you need. So check your position, gently drawing through the stomach. A piece of string is lifting you up to the ceiling. From here, we're going to take one arm, we're going to draw the elbow back to the side and all the way back till we get some resistance through the TheraBand. And then bringing it back. Swapping sides, draw the elbow down and back, drawing through the TheraBand. There's not quite enough resistance for me there, so I'm just going to bring my hands slightly further together and try again. Drawing in through the stomach, breathing out and pull. That's better. Lovely. Breathing in, coming back up. Swapping sides, breathing out. Breathing in. Pull the elbow back. Pull through the TheraBand. Lovely. Swapping sides. Great, let's do one more to each side. Drawing that elbow down, drawing the shoulder down and back. Great, last one. Breathing out. And breathing in. And release. Excellent. Okay, that is the end of set 2. So, set 3, we've got some in standing. So the first one, we're going to do a sit to stand, but with the TheraBand. So option, again, you don't have to use a TheraBand if you don't want to for this one. Oops. So holding the TheraBand, shoulder width apart, we're going to do a sit to stand, but this time we're going to have both feet on the floor. So just come to the front of the chair, and bring your feet slightly back underneath. Take a breath in, gently draw in through the stomach. Gently pull the TheraBand apart. We're going to come forward and we're going to push up into standing. Pausing here. We're going to go down to the chair, but we're not going to sit down. We're just going to kiss the chair. So super slowly, we're going to send the tailbone out, bring the head down towards the knees. We're going to just kiss the chair and straight away push back up again, squeezing through the glutes. Let's go again, breathing out. Control, kiss the chair, squeeze up to stand. Again, if you'd rather use your hands on your waist or you want to use your hands for the chair, that's fine. Back up. Gently lowering, slowly, slowly, slowly. Drawing in through the stomach. Kiss the chair and push back up again. Let's do 2 more here. Breathing out. Control, slow, lower, kiss. Squeeze through the glutes. Back up again. 1 more. Slowly down. Kiss the chair and push up into standing. Brilliant. Okay, I'm just going to slightly move the screen up and pop the chair to one side. We're going to have a go at another exercise with the TheraBand. So we're going to lay the TheraBand along the floor. I'm sure you can see that. Let me just drop down again a tiny amount. There we go, that's better. Lay it across the floor. And we're going to stand on the TheraBand. The side that the TheraBand comes out, we're going to take the opposite hand and grab on to the TheraBand there. Now that we're standing, just take a moment to think about your posture. You want to tuck your tailbone under, gently lift through the core. That piece of string is still lifting you up to the ceiling. Take that hand of the TheraBand across to the hip. We're going to imagine we're drawing a sword. So we're going to take a breath in. As we breathe out, we're going to lift that arm across the body and stretch out. And then breathe in to slowly bring the arm back down again. Bring the body down this time, head and shoulders down. Draw in through the stomach. Breathe out to lift up and open. Excellent. Breathing in, control, slow return. Well done. Breathing out. Breathing in. 2 more. Breathing out. Breathing in. If you do want to have a chair there, that one hand support on it, that's a good idea. And releasing back down again. Right, we're going to do the opposite side. So if you are using a chair, pop your chair over to the other side. Lay your TheraBand along the floor. And stand onto it. Remember, the side that it comes out, we take the opposite hand. Oh, no, I've done it wrong. We'll get there. All right, got it. Okay, so side the TheraBand comes out, you take the opposite hand across, and also that means you can have the other hand for support as needed. All right, again, check your posture. Drawing in through the stomach, take a breath in. Breathe out, we're going to come down and we're going to reach up and across, draw that sword out, and breathing in to lower. Let's go 4 more here. Draw in through the stomach, breathing out, big stretch up, breathing in to come down. 3 more. Last 2. And last 1. And down. Well done. Okay, stepping off TheraBand. And we're going to straight away bring the TheraBand around our backs. If you want to have the chair in front of you, just for a little bit of support. So we're going to be using both arms. All right, elbows nice and soft. Holding onto the end of the TheraBand, we're going to do some punching, just with some gentle resistance through the TheraBand. Standing up tall, take a breath in. Drawing in through the stomach, we're going to reach one arm forward as we punch and swapping sides. Again, you might want to hold your TheraBand a little bit tighter should you want more resistance from the TheraBand. Keeping up really tall, drawing in through the stomach as we're punching forwards. Brilliant. Let's keep going here for a few more rounds. Using the chair for that bit of support as needed, and you can also sit down if you'd rather for this exercise. Breathing out as you punch forwards, breathing in to come back. Let's go for a couple more each side. Last 2. Last 1. And release. Letting go. Okay, you can put your TheraBands to one side. We're going to come back into sitting for our couple of cool down exercises. All right, starting with your hands down by your side, we're going to do a corkscrew. We're going to bring the arms up above the heads, clasp the hands together, and bring the hands behind the head. Elbows out, lift the shoulders, lower the shoulders, reach the arms to the ceiling, and floating down. Let's go again. Breathing in. Hands together, breathing out. Elbows wide. Breathing in, lift the shoulders. Breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out to release. Let's go again. Lifting. Elbows wide. Shrug the shoulders. Reach. Down. Last one. Breathing in. Excellent work. Okay, let's go straight into a seated roll down. So come into the front of the chair, hands onto your thighs. Take a breath in. Breathe out. Drop the chin, around the shoulders. Start to slide the hands down the legs. Only going so far as you feel comfortable. The objective is not to reach the floor. Taking your time just to curl, articulate through the spine, coming to a rest. We're going to pause, take a breath in, and slowly start to peel the spine back up. Nice and slowly restacking the spine, one vertebra at a time, finishing with the head on top. And again, breathing out. If you want to just stop at your knees and hold the stretch, or just halfway through your shins, or all the way down. Pausing at your bottom, pause it there. Take a nice deep breath in, draw in through the core, and let's curl up slowly. One more. Breathing out. Hold it gently. Engage. Breathing in to curl back up again. Well done. Final exercise. We're going to bring the arms directly out in front of you. Shoulders down and back. Just check that position of your pelvis. Piece of string lifting you up tall. Stomach muscles gently drawing in. Let's turn the palms up. Turn the palms down. Going here. Gently breathing in and out. Okay, let's do opposite. One down, one up. And swap. Okay, let's take one hand into a fist and one hand up and swap. Well done. Keep sitting up really tall. Gently drawing in through the stomach. Two more. Last one. And release. Bringing the hands down. We'll finish off with a few deep breaths. If you want to, placing one hand on your upper rib cage, one hand on your lower rib cage, or just sitting comfortably. We're going to breathe in through the nose. Hold it there. And breathe out through the mouth. And again, deep breath in through the nose. Hold. Breathe out through the mouth. One more, let's make it a big one. Deep breath in through the nose. Hold. And out through the mouth. And releasing the hands down. Thank you so much for joining in with this class today. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please leave me any comments or questions underneath the video and I'll be able to get back to you. Take care everybody. Goodbye.